Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you easy vada and chutney recipe. But before we start the video, make sure to like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll get notified every single time I post a new video. So to make vada, we're going to need 3 cup urad dal, 1 cup of chopped onion, 2 tablespoons of coriander, 2 pinch baking soda, 6 green chilies, and lastly 1 teaspoon salt. So firstly, we're going to wash and soak our urad dal for 2 hours. After 2 hours, we're going to strain the water and add it into the grinder jar. Once you've done that, now we're going to add our green chilies. Once you add your green chilies, now we're going to add our 1 teaspoon salt, and then we're going to blend it. After blending it, it should look like a really thick paste. Before blending, you're not going to add water or else it would be too watery and it won't hold its vada shape. Next, we're going to add our baking soda, then our onions, and lastly our coriander, and then we're going to mix it really nicely. Once you've mixed it nicely, it should look like this. Now our vada batter is ready. Now, in a frying pan, we're going to add our oil and let it heat. Once the oil is heated, now we're going to make it into a vada shape and add it in the oil. To make the vada shape, we're going to take a little bit of batter in our hand and make a hole in the middle, and then we're going to slowly add it into the oil. After a few minutes, it should look like this. Now we're going to turn it to the other side. We're going to fry them until they look crunchy and golden. As you can see, they look golden. Now we're going to take them out in a plate. We're going to do the same thing again. You could also store the batter if you want to use it later. Again, once they look golden, we're going to take them out. Now our vadas are done. Now we're going to make chutney to eat with vada. So firstly, we're going to need 1 lemon size of tamarind. Next, we're going to need 2 handfuls of peanuts. Then we're going to need 5 dried red chilli, half teaspoon coriander powder, half teaspoon salt. Then for bagar, we're going to need half teaspoon rye and 10 curry leaves. So to make peanut chutney, first we're going to roast our peanuts. We are going to keep stirring it around so that all of the sides are well roasted. Once they're roasted, it should look like this. Now we're going to take it out in a plate and peel out its skin. Once you've done that, now we're going to grind our peanuts. After grinding our peanuts, it should look like this. Now we're going to add our dried chilies. Next, we're going to add Then we're going to add our salt. Next, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water, and then we're going to grind it. Once it has been grinded, now we're going to add a little bit of tamarind pieces or emli pieces. Then we're going to grind it again. After grinding, it should look like this. Now we're going to do bagar. So for the bagar, firstly we're going to add oil in it. Next, we're going to let the oil heat. Once the oil is heated, now we're going to add our rye. Make sure that your flame is on low flame. After 1 minute, now you're going to add your curry leaves. Then you're going to add your dried red chili. When your chili has turned dark, that means that your bagar is ready. Now we're going to add it in our peanut chutney and mix well. Now our peanut chutney is ready. Lastly, to make our tomato chutney, we're going to need 3 medium-sized onions, 3 tomatoes, then we're going to need half teaspoon salt, half teaspoon coriander powder, and 5 dried red chilies. And lastly, for bagar, we're going to need half teaspoon rye and 10 curry leaves. So firstly, to make our tomato chutney, we're going to add oil in it. Next, we're going to add our onion and mix it around. Over here, we're going to fry our onion until they turn pink. Once your onions have been turned pink, now we're going to add our tomatoes and mix again. After mixing, now we're going to add our salt and coriander powder. Then we're going to add our dried red chillies. And now you're going to mix all of that up. Once you've done that, now we're going to grind this. After grinding, as you can see, it has turned into a thick paste. Now we're going to take it out in a bowl. Now we're going to do the same bagar that we did for the peanut chutney and add it into our tomato chutney and mix again. Now our tomato chutney is also ready. Now our vadas and chutneys are ready to eat. This is an easy breakfast dish that you can try.